Oh, that's a good one.
Cauliflower.
Yeah, cauliflower is hilarious. Hey guys, welcome to Morning Mouth Off. My name is Elliot Morgan.
I'm Steve Zaragoza.
And I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
So this is when we take a subject, we break it down, we throw it up on the Facebook. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, you can go to facebook.com/SourceFedNews, like it so you're privy to all of this stuff. We take one particular story, we break it down, we tell you both sides of the story, then we get into your comments in a 5-minute time span, we wrap it all up with a 5-word summary, and then you do that in the comments section down below, but more on that in a second. Today what we're talking about is a private Catholic Jesuit university, or I believe it's private Jesuit Catholic, I'm not sure the order of the adjectives. Oh yeah. It has banned the free distribution of condoms, saying that it is against what they believe in, it is against their values. A sex health group that was handing out the free condoms along with sex safety kits is very up in arms, saying, you know what, we'll just talk about it in a second during both sides of the coin, not both sides of the condom. Or you can do both sides of the condom.
You can flip those
Yeah,
too.
we'll do
My
that.
question is, what is in a sex safety kit? Is there like a whistle, a taser, stuff like
You're
that?
confusing sex with something else.
Okay.
Which
A
we'll
rape
explain
whistle?
that at a
Yeah.
later time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, we're going to ask you guys if you guys think it's inappropriate that this school is banning condoms, and we're going to go to both sides of the condom right now. Here we go. First up is Trisha with why it is okay for them to ban this distribution of free condoms on their campus.
Okay, should I say my opinion or Jennifer Stewart's opinion?
You should say neither. You should say just the one
Okay.
particular side. We'll save Jennifer for later.
Okay,
and
thank you,
for
Jennifer.
later.
Okay,
Thank you,
okay.
Jennifer.
So the one particular side of this is that it is a Catholic university, which they preach abstinence until you're married.
Okay.
So being that these students, most of whom I would venture to say are not married, they shouldn't be having sex. So handing them free
By the
condoms is
tenets
like
of
saying,
Catholicism.
hey, don't eat this cookie, but here's a whole box of cookies.
Cool. Okay. And then we're going to take this condom and we're going to flip it over and we're going to give the other side, which is, so why should they be allowed to hand out free condoms?
Because as much as we'd like to believe everyone are good children and good people and good college students, people are going to be having sex. I mean, I know that you said earlier that you were like, I kind of take offense to the fact that they assume
Please do not yell at Trisha.
people
like
are
that.
people are going to have sex, but you kind of have to realize once they're, I mean, you're a college age student. What is that like? What ages are those? 20,
like 18 to 22.
18 to 22. You're going to be, there's certain chemicals in your brain
You're
that you
randy.
can't deny. You're
Go
a
hand the
randy
condoms
person.
out.
You're gonna drink alcohol probably. Maybe not. Maybe you're a good kid and you don't drink alcohol. But the fact of the matter remains is that you should be educated in the ways of sex. The sex education kits. You should have access to condoms, free or not. Okay, whatever. The college has the decision to not give out free things. But they should still educate people with the sexual education kits because they're going to do it anyway.
Cool. All right, that's both sides of the condom. And now we're going to get into your opinion using a 5-minute timer that's going to start right on 1, 2, 3, go.
Go!
All right, so the first I keep saying condom instead
first
of various
condom.
other words that begin with C.
Did you not mean to say condom, other side of the condom?
Well,
other side
not
of the
first.
condom
I
was
did.
good.
Not at first,
Not
okay.
first, yeah.
Wow,
I'm
this is
just,
great.
it's my brain always thinking about condoms.
That's all right.
Dylan Langer.
They feel great, don't they?
Yeah, Dylan Langer says, and this is going on the Trisha side of the condom, if it
Okay.
is a private school, they have the right to ban handing out condoms on school land. I would I would mostly agree with that. I think they do have the right
They have the
not
right
do
to
it.
make any rules that they want, and then
Yeah.
if people therefore choose not to go to that school, or their parents choose that they don't want them to go to that school, that's a whole separate issue.
It's fun to be like anti-establishment and be like, we're going to do whatever we want, but the fact is, if you're going to a private school, they make the rules, you have to succumb to it.
I went to a private Catholic school, and girls and boys have separate dorms.
That's crazy.
I don't know that was my
Okay.
favorite thing, but it's their rules, it's their school. I had to
You gotta do what
listen.
you gotta do.
I have to jump outside of this bubble and kind of take devil's advocate here.
Oh,
Pun
do
intended.
it.
The
Other
devil.
side of the condom.
The other
Because it's
the
simple.
devil. What I'm trying
We're
to
talking about Satan.
I can't help but feel like there is a political and kind of like a greedy feeling behind this. And the reason why I say so, you're like, how could you say that?
How
well,
could you
I
say
feel
that?
like it's very important that the parents are kind of the ones that are being involved in this kind of like anti-condom thing because they're the ones that are kind of paying for this thing to happen more often than not, right? They're paying for their tuition. They're paying for their children to go to the school. They want the assurance their kids aren't going to be given free condoms. Sex kids shown how to have sex. Something tells me the school is trying to please the people that are paying the money.
Maybe a little bit more traditional.
Maybe a little bit more
Yeah, maybe.
traditional. I think that's kind of a political reason. I think it kind of gets a little...
So maybe they have a financial reason to do
Agenda.
this as opposed to doing what's best for the students.
I kind of feel that way.
Got
it
it.
could be,
All right.
right?
Now,
Could be.
we've been hearing a lot about Jessica. Let's hear what, Jennifer.
Jennifer Stewart says it's a university. They can do whatever they want, especially since they are private. It won't cost them some funding. Go for it. We're adults. Go buy your own condoms if you're going to be sexually active. Also, aren't they Christian? It makes sense to ban something that is a part of behavior you don't condone. So that's again, this side of the condom.
All right.
Okay.
What do you?
I got a comment here from Alex Wynn, and he said it's within their right to do so, which is kind of like what everyone's saying.
Sure,
They can
it's
do
in their
whatever they
right.
want. But I don't think it's a good idea. They are risking the health of their students based on the belief that a bunch of 18 to 23-year-olds aren't going to get intoxicated and make bad decisions. However, my university offers free condoms, and I have never taken advantage of the service. I just go to the convenience store. I imagine a similar thing will happen with these students. Definitely not as big an issue as schools that will segregate big events like prom.
Yeah, that
Ooh,
was
that's
another
true.
fun thing. Yeah, but I think I don't know. I think a lot of people. I remember being in college and they'd hand out free condoms, and in high school, and there was always that joke that was like, "I'm not taking free condoms because it's too important, and the free condoms must be cheaper and less quality," which I think is really dumb.
They're not the flavored kind.
Yeah. They don't get the, doesn't
Those
have
are
all
the
the
only
bells
kind
and
I
whistles.
use.
They don't glow in the
Literally,
dark.
it doesn't have the bells and whistles. Scott Purdy says, regardless of whether it's a private school or not, they should teach the student about safe sex. That's including handing out free condoms. Okay, so I think, first of all, there's a couple dichotomies that are happening here. One, there's what's within the rights of the school. And I think we can all agree that at this school has the right to not hand out free condoms if it's their campus, their rules, whatever. Then there's this word called should, which sort of opens up this other sort of box where it's like, should you deny a student a free condom? Now, I think it's important to note that, first of all, they're not banning condoms. They're banning the distribution of free condoms, which is different. It's not like no condoms on campus everywhere and you're all forced to have unsafe sex. It's like, no, if you want a condom, go buy a condom. And I don't think that's
You're all forced to have unsafe sex.
Yeah,
We're going to watch as you have unsafe sex right now.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt you, but I think it would be really interesting to see kind of like the comparison between a school that doesn't offer the free condom, like even a private school, like two private schools, one that doesn't offer the free condoms, one that does.
I'd venture to
the
say
rate?
it's minimal.
Yeah.
I'd venture to say the difference is minimal because I don't believe that many students take part in that particular service, like that your friend said. But I also want to. There's one last point that I wanted to mention, and I forget what it is. So let's get through one more.
Okay,
comment.
I want to give. I want to give.
Sorry,
Craig
No, it's cool.
Sheretz. He says, regardless of it being against the principles of the school, they should make an effort to keep their students safe. And if that demands that they should give out free condoms in order to prevent VDs or pregnancies, which it does, they should do it regardless. This is why schools should be entirely secular, like here in the UK.
And I want you to say what you said a second ago before we film it, because I think it's a good point. We have 30 seconds for you.
Oh, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I said that as a college student, I was not sexually active, and it kind of hurts my feelings when people say, well, they're going to have sex, so you might as well protect them. What are we, animals?
It's very insulting.
Not
I would agree.
everybody is going to have sex. Some people don't do that, that's okay too.
Yeah, I don't think it's an enlightened point of view to be like, oh, everybody's going to have sex, and therefore somebody's about to plan something because we're running out of time. I agree that we're not all animals, but at the same time, people are going to have sex.
But that's the thing. You can't keep every single.
That was the laziest one yet.
This was probably the worst one yet.
It was funny.
Yeah, it was
It
funny.
wants to be ergonomic.
What am I
Is
doing
that,
now?
is that what
You're
that is?
like Atlas,
Yeah.
the god, right now.
Yes, this is very heavy. It's my muscles.
It's the world in your hands.
Yeah. Can I hand this back to you, or is this how we're gonna fade to black, rolling the?
Okay.
Maybe
so-
just there you go. Why don't you set it behind
Is
your
this
head
how it's supposed
and,
to happen?
and like rest on it.
Great.
There you go.
All right. We're gonna do 5-word summaries now of our opinions on this, which
Our
is where
actual
we take
opinions.
our actual opinions.
Okay.
And then you guys down below are also gonna do the 5-word comment, and then you're going to expound upon it below it. Somebody, by the way, accused me of making up the word expound the other day.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's not
It was
fair.
hilarious.
That's the worst.
So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna start with you, Steve.
Oh
5
no,
words
I don't
to
know.
summarize.
5 words, that's all we get?
All you get.
Kids should use condoms. Dude.
It's don't assume everyone has sex. That's a full sentence, guys.
Yeah. So was mine though.
True, bro.
Damn it, that's 6.
Oh, you're pre-planning them?
I'm trying to, and it's not going well.
I'm sorry, bro. Let's blow it up too, man.
Students can make safe choices.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Well, that's
I,
not
I,
good.
I think every kid can decide on their
That's
own.
good. I don't
it.
think it's as good as mine, but I think it's good.
It's I just don't think yours was as good as mine. We'll get into it. You guys also have, I'm sure, very impassioned opinions on this because it's involving sex, and
How
therefore
about this one?
everybody's
Oh, everybody loves talking about
Sex is awesome.
with a partner.
Be responsible.
Be responsible. There you
Let's
go.
talk about sex.
That's the
baby.
borderline an essay. So yeah, let us know what you guys think down below. And yeah, maybe think about what we said. Let it percolate for a moment. Like and subscribe to the video. Click the invitation. Don't forget to like us on Facebook to be a part of this whole process. My name is Elliot Morgan.
I'm Steve Zergaz.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Goodbye.
Ellie, did you make up the word percolate?
I did. I made that word up. Expound. I made another word up earlier.
You are
which
a
was
dictionary.
good advice, duck. You're just gonna remain silent. Blame me for everything.
Good advice, duck.